All right, so hello, Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. I'm just writing this so that um, I can focus and concentrate on the energies. You will know if the reading resonates with you or not. So let's see what wants to come out for you, Gemini. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Gemini in that way. Yeah, that's I was gonna say the mischievous tonality to that Gemini. It kind of is giving me like Marvel superhero villain, Batman, Robin type of, or Scooby Doo. Like I could have gone away with this if it weren't for you, Gemini. And then we have the politics, which is the Seven of Swords. And if you look at this character, they do kind of look like those bad guys in a Superman movie or whatever. Like I'm getting I forget, is his name the Riddler or something like that. I'm not too keen, or I don't have a lot of knowledge about superheroes and things of that sort and villains, but there is an energy around you, Gemini, who this doesn't feel like you, but this is someone who is a bit mischievous. Um they may appear one way, but their intentions are very different, as you can see with the card. It feels like they have I guess a hidden agenda. There's a hidden agenda with this individual that you're dealing with. I mean, with politics, this could have to do with your career and politics and things of that sort, or just people around you who are showing you one side, but then behind the scenes, they're feeling very differently about you. Gemini, it's really giving that vibe. Kind of like someone who might be trying to make you an offer or a deal, but behind the scenes, they are feeling and thinking something very differently than what they are saying. So let's, of course, gain a little bit more context about this Seven of Swords politics energy. So that's what's going on here, Gemini. Your life is changing significantly, but there is an energy who is still kind of attached or stuck to an old version of yourself. And I feel that, Gemini, you are kind of wanting to see what else is out there. So whether this be, it does feel more like a work setting, but for some of you with the past life energy and participation, this could be like a literal partnership that you've had. So you can take it as you will. It is a partnership that you've had with someone, whether it be business or platonic or like friendship, romantic, right? It's you and another individual. It seems that they are still wanting this attachment to you. So again, with the mask and then the snake here, you can kind of see their intentions. It's very, very obvious. You can see their intentions. It's very obvious what this person wants. It feels that they're trying to put on a happy face and give you like a different appearance. They're putting on a mask, but underneath all of that, they do have these ulterior motives and a hidden agenda, because they still want your participation with them, right? Especially with the participation card. They want you to still be like in this partnership with them. And I feel though, Gemini, with the change and possibilities card, I'm not even going to attempt to pick these cards up anymore. It's driving me nuts. It seems that they feel that there is a change because you are starting to branch out and you are wanting to see what else is out there. They are noticing things are shifting with you. Maybe you've told them that you kind of, want to move on. Maybe you've put in your 2 weeks. It's giving that vibe like you are putting in your 2 weeks, or you're starting to look for like a new career, you're starting to look for a new workplace, or maybe you're starting to look for new friends or a new relationship, right? This is a partnership because it seems that in the past, and with past lives, this is like a previous connection that you are wanting to get out of because you feel that there is more opportunity elsewhere. You see what I'm saying? So it seems that before you've been having to compromise and pretty much lower a bit of your standards with this energy. That's what this feels like, because this compromise card, it is the equivalent, I guess not the equivalent, but it is the Six of Pentacles in the original tarot. But I hate, me personally, if you know about tarot, I dislike the Six of Pentacles so much. I hate the card when it comes out because it has an energy of kind of pitying someone, and I hate it. It's one of my least favorite cards, honestly. I don't like when it comes out. And this card represents what I've always intuitively felt about the Six of Pentacles. It seems that whatever connection that you've had with this individual, you were not getting kind of enough from them, and you've been overextending yourself to them, and you haven't been receiving what you are worth or what you value, right? It seems that previously with this partnership, I want to say you've been kind of giving a bit more to them than they have been giving to you. And I don't know if there's like a cross watch you're watching this. I'm unsure. I don't really know how that stuff works. I don't really care how it works. I'm just reading, the energies as if I'm speaking to Gemini, right? It seems that this compromise has been more of a detriment on your self-esteem and self-worth than what you realize. It seems that you have been either working with someone or working at a place or being in a connection or a relationship with someone where you feel as if you've been getting kind of breadcrumbs from them. So because of this shift and this change within you, with the consciousness card, you are having this epiphany and this awakening where you no longer want to settle for chump change, is what I heard. Chump change or breadcrumbs or someone who could just be using you for like a good time or whatever the case may be. This energy, they feel that, they know it, they sense it. They sense this massive shift and change within you of you wanting to seek more and, be a part of groups and connections and um relationships and business partners who really resonate with you, and you don't have to compromise your integrity or lower your standards for them, Gemini. That is the change that's happening within you. And with the past life energy, I feel that this this feels like this is a karmic thing that has been playing out quite some time with you, Gemini. Like, not even just this lifetime, but this is something that your soul as a whole has been wanting to kind of get over, because I do feel I'm talking to a Gemini where you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, it seems. And because of that, you like to let things go on much longer than what they should, because you don't want to make someone feel bad about themselves. You don't want to appear selfish, and you want to appear humble, right? But this energy with the politics, the snake energy of this individual, it has gone on for too long. And I feel with past lives, you kind of find yourself dealing with individuals like this all the time, where you feel as if you're not getting what you deserve from them and they're not meeting your standards. That's what's going on here. But you are having this epiphany where you're like, I don't really want to compromise my integrity anymore, Gemini. You don't want to be connected with someone who is really not meeting your standards or matching you. They're not leveled with you. And you shouldn't feel bad about that either, is what this feels like. With past lives, I think this is something as a soul, your subconscious too is having to get over this this impression where you feel like you have to be a bit of a people pleaser and you have to stay in connections longer than you want because you don't want to make the other person feel bad and because you don't want to seem like you are better than anyone or that you are selfish, you know? But with consciousness, that is a great sign. That's showing me that Gemini, you are ready to take the necessary steps in moving on and finding connections and careers and things of that sort and environments where you are accepted and you don't have to compromise and where you and everyone involved are on the same level. So let's get an overall energy for you. Oh, okay, Gemini. That just kind of, oh, oh, yeah, sexual arts. So this for many of you is a actual obviously a romantic connection where with the past life you could have had a past life with this person, like you are there's an attachment here because your soul and their soul recognizes each other, right? And again, this energy, they're kind of clinging to you. That's the thing, Gemini. They're really clinging onto you for dear life, but you want more. You want more. And then we have cycles as well. Again, like I said about your past lives and then what changed, this is karmic. And I feel like you are kind of getting to the point where you are wanting to break out of this karmic cycle that you may find yourself in with this person. It could be that they could go away and then they come back and then they go away and then come back. It's giving that vibe like you stop talking to them, they don't want to be with you or they don't want to be your friend anymore, whatever, and then here they come back again and it's this never-ending story, you know? Or you could leave this career and then you find yourself coming back and then you leave again and you come back. Yeah, Gemini. Let's get one more. And then that's interesting. We have the compromise. They look like the Gemini twins. So you could feel that there's a soulmate connection with this individual, and it could very well be, but it feels more on the karmic side. Like you have, like it's more lessons than anything with this individual, right? The intensity of this. And then we have healing. Oh, exactly, Gemini. I feel like you're going to kind of get the hint and you're going to and then love at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. For many of you, this is romantic. That's what this is. I do feel a little bit of a sadness here because I think they are still very much attached to you and they might try to, say all these things to you to kind of get you to come back to them with the politics card, right? They might kind of make things sound way better than what they are, pretty much, just to get your attention again because they feel you energetically like slipping from them with the love energy. But I feel, again, they are more attached to you than you are them, but they still are in your thoughts, you know? And then we have self-love, yeah, and the split. That's you, Gemini. You're gonna take the hint. You're gonna take the hint. And I do sense you are gonna kind of move on towards bigger and better things, whether this be romantically, which for many of you it is. I mean, with love and but with politics, for some of you, it is like a career or, a business partner or a boss that you find yourself attached to and you want to leave, but they don't want you to leave, basically. Or a friendship with partnership or with participation. So I feel like that's pretty much it. Very straightforward message, Gemini. And I do sense you're going to make the right decision with healing. I think you're starting to notice that this has been continuing on for much longer than you've anticipated or wanted it to. And it might be kind of trickling into being toxic. And I think you don't want that.